right. Good morning. Hey, I forgot to grab something. I have a little show and tell today. So I wanted to grab this before I started. All right. Good morning. It is Wednesday. We are 2 days till the end of the year, guys. Can you believe that or not? Can you believe it? Just trying to get everybody situated here. All right. 2 days till the end of the year. All right. You know, this is not only a time of reflection, it is also a time, it is never too soon to get your goals set and ready to go. And that is what we are going to talk about today. The title is How to Be a Gold Digger. I know it's going to be backwards, but goal digger. Okay? So, am I a gold digger? Absolutely. All right. But before I get too wound up and ready to go, because I love this topic, and I'm going to tell you why I love this topic. But before I get too wound up, guys, you can win things just by watching this video. That's all you have to do. Watch the video, pop over to YouTube. If you're not already there, like and comment on the video, and then you're going to be entered in to win 2 one-on-ones with me. And guys, this doesn't have to be, I've been doing kind of some real estate. It does not have to be that. It can be lots of things. Okay. So we can talk about literally anything. I am a mom CEO. And like I said, I was telling my free faith this morning, my group there, that it just kind of happened. It wasn't like I signed up or I applied for the job. What happened is when we had little kids, I worked from home. We didn't have the things called cell phones that we walk around and carry now that have automatic internet access. Okay. So at that point, like I had access to the bank account, I had access to everything. So it ended up just kind of falling into my lap that I took care of all of that stuff. Okay. So that's what created me to be this mom CEO. All right. And I am a goal setter. I am a goal setter and I am a goal digger. Okay. And I am. I love goals. Do I always make my goals? Absolutely not. Have I learned a ton about goals this year? Yes, I have. And, I just kind of want to share a little bit with you on this because even when I was younger and had little kids, I always had a goal for me. I always had a goal for our family. Okay. I always had a goal and an idea of when I wanted to be and where I wanted to be at the end of that year. Okay. There are still some things that I am working on financially. That is one thing that I am still working on. It seems like, it seems like the finances don't ever come without a few problems. Okay. But I'm working right now to get past that, doing things that I love, not having to go to a regular job every year or every day, excuse me. So this is why I'm doing what I'm doing with you guys is I want to help you get to where I'm at faster. Okay. So with that said, how to be a goal digger. Okay. So the first question is always, why set goals? I go to a job every day. The pay stays the same. I may get a raise. I may not get a raise. I'm busy with the kids, that kind of, there's tons of excuses on why not to set goals. I never obtain them anyway, because here's the thing, guys, we all set weight loss goals, whether we announce them out loud or we don't. And then we call them New Year's resolutions. Okay. We say, I am going to go to the gym. I'm going to get fit and I'm going to get rocking and rolling this year. I think I forgot to put my microphone on. You guys might be able to hear me better if I have it on. Okay. I hope you guys can hear me. Real life right here, real life, this is how this works. Okay. So with that said, okay, how many of us have set this weight loss goal and then we're like, I don't know, 6 weeks in, you're like, well, doggone it, I haven't lost a pound. I worked out at the gym every day. I haven't lost a pound. Guys, here's a big secret. Okay. Here is a big secret to this. Okay. When you start going to the gym and you have weight loss goals and you start going to the gym and you start working out and you haven't gone to the gym before, you're probably not going to lose weight. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because you are now building muscle. You're actively working those muscles and you're actively working your body, and you weren't doing that before. So it's going to take longer than 6 weeks to lose a pound. Okay? Mostly, unless you really drastically change your diet, it's going to take you longer than 6 weeks to lose a pound. Okay? I personally went keto for 2 months. I lost 5 pounds, but the thing is my muscle tone was so much better because I was actively lifting and all of that. It was okay. I looked like I lost more. All right. So keep that in mind. Okay. If your goal is weight loss, but why set them? If you're setting up to fail, why set them? That's where a lot of people are. Okay. Sorry, I went off on a little tangent there. But why set them? Set them because you need to have a target in mind. You need to have something in mind that you are working towards. If you're just going to work every day and hoping to get that raise and just, I don't know, just doing whatever, kind of flying by the seat of your pants, which there's nothing wrong with that on the occasion. But if that's what you're doing and you're expecting to make great advancements in life, it's probably not going to happen. Okay. So you got to have some things in your sights that you want to do. Set small goals. Set small obtainable goals, set large goals. Okay. So that leads into my next one. How do I set goals? That's usually something that a lot of people are asking is, how do I set goals? Guys, you can find all kinds of things online to set goals. If you really want to set a goal, you can Google whatever and find what works for you. Okay. Personally, what works for me is I dream. I dream about what I want. Where do I, at the end of 2022, where do I want my life to be? What do I want different? One of my big goals right now is I want to be financially free by the end of 2022. Okay. The only loan I want is my car loan, is my house loan, my mortgage. Okay. I want to get rid of all the car loans. I want all of that gone. The other thing, my other goal as far as finances is I want my bank account to be flush. Meaning I don't ever have to want to worry about whether I am paying a bill or not, whether I can pay a bill or not. Okay. I've done that plenty in my life, done, over with it. So that's a goal. Do I know how I'm going to actually obtain the goal? Not really, but I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. Okay. That's the other thing about how to set a goal. Set a goal that you're passionate about and that you're determined to do. Okay. If you aren't passionate about losing weight, if it's not something that you feel is a good goal, don't set it. If you don't feel like you want that goal all the way in here, in your heart, in the pit of your stomach, and if you feel like it's not something that you are going to work at, don't set it, because you're setting yourself up for failure. And why do that? Why set up goals that you're going to set yourself up for failure for? Okay. Maybe what your goal needs to be around weight is to get healthy. Maybe it's not even about losing weight. Maybe it's just about getting yourself to where you feel strong mentally and physically. Okay. Mentally and physically, you can feel strong. All right. So maybe that's what it's about. My goal this year isn't weight loss. My goal is to get myself healthy. I have some health problems that I'm working on. I have adrenal fatigue. Okay. Guys, the adrenal fatigue happens because of stress. So that's why I am working on alleviating my stress. I'm a worrier. I am a worrier. It is in my soul to worry. Okay. And I'm trying to break those habits. They are habits that I'm into that I don't need to be into. Okay. So I am trying to break that cycle, and I'm trying to set goals that are going to lessen my worry so I can make myself healthier. Because the end of the 2022, I want to be the healthiest 50-year-old you're going to find. I turned 50 in March. I know I don't look 50, but I turned 50 in March, and I want to be the healthiest version of myself at 50. Okay. So starting in January, I have almost 4 months that I'm going to go back to being keto, because I have found that that works worse for me. Counting calories, all of that doesn't work for me. Okay. I'm better if I eat more fat. So when I do keto, I do high fat, moderate protein, low carb. Okay. And guys, it works. It does work. Okay. All the other diet people that are telling you not to do that, to do low fat, your body needs fat to survive on, just FYI. So just keep that in mind. You need fat. Okay. And I'm going to tell you what, I crave less and I feel more energetic. Yes, I have that detox period that I have to go through. That, I'm not going to lie, sucks. But you go through that detox period. And but I have found so many great keto recipes on Pinterest and stuff. So sorry, I'm a little bit of squirrel today. I've got some squirrel action going on. Like, there's a squirrel over there. So I just keep. So obviously you can see my health and my weight. My health is on my mind right now. Okay. So, because I need to get healthy. Okay. But so how to set goals? Do what works for you. Guys, I have a planner right here. This Start Planner. It's got a goal section right in the front of it, and it helps you break it down. Okay. You can do a vision board. Vision board. See this one up here? Whoops. Wait, where? Right there. Okay. See that right there? That's my vision board. That was for this year, but a lot of that stuff is going to roll over because I did not make it this year. Had some other roadblocks that come in. Okay. And then it tells you how to set goals. It helps you set goals, all of that. I put them right into my planner. I have gotten to where I read my goals every day. Every day I read my goals. I have been reading my goals for 2022 since the beginning of December of 2021. Okay. I'm ready to boot this year out. This year has not been the most stellar year. Let's put it that way. It has not been the most stellar year. I have had a lot of hurdles that I've had to go over with my health and with everything that's going on in the world right now. I have had some personal hurdles that I've had to kind of figure out how to get over, that I was not anticipating were going to happen in this year. Okay. But they happen, and I'm over and I'm through them, and it's fine. Okay. So set goals, write them down, keep them in front of you. Okay. And they shouldn't all feel obtainable. Okay, guys, they shouldn't all feel obtainable. When you set goals, don't just set goals for 2022. A gal that you guys all should follow, and I say that because she is an absolute genius. Her name is Martha Krejci. Okay. She's on YouTube. She's on Facebook. Martha Krejci, but she talks about, and she's the person that got me dreaming for the first time in probably 48 years. Okay. So I've been following her for a couple years, but she's the person that got me dreaming again and feeling like my dreams were actually possible. Okay. So you should follow her, but she talks about setting a 3 to 5 year goal. And it can be a shoot for the stars kind of, because you don't need to know how that goal is going to be planned out. Okay. Weight loss, if you want to lose 20 pounds in 6 months, yeah, you kind of need to have a set laid plan to make that work. Okay? However, if your is in 3 years, going to be the owner of your own business, I mean, be specific about what you want. Be specific about what you want. Say specifically, I want to be the owner of this business. I want to be making X amount of money. I want to be having X amount of employees. I want to be able to spend more time with my family. I want to be able to work less, have more freedom. If that is your goal for 3 years, 5 years, set it, keep it in front of you, and it'll find its way. A lot of people call it manifesting. I don't really like to call it that because I don't know. A lot of people call that and manifesting a lot. I just call it keeping your goals in front of you, period. End of story. Keeping your goals in front of you. I don't know. I have so I have 5-year goals that I have set. They are untangible. I do not know how I'm going to get there, but they are untangible and I am going to go for it. I have them in front of me every day. And I'm going to put them, I'm making a new vision board. Okay. I'm going to put them on that vision board, and I'm going to put some goals in this vision board on my planner. Okay. And I'm going to look at them every day, and I am going to, and you guys can watch me, guys, watch me. I invite you to come and watch me. Okay. You are the ones that are going to keep me accountable. Okay. We all like to, excuse my French, bitch, moan, and complain about how things don't work out. I'm trying, okay? I'm going to say I'm trying to turn over. I'm a work in progress. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. I'm not going to bitch, moan, and complain because you know what, guys? The health scare that I had this year was enough to be like, and it wasn't even a big one, guys. But my kids are 20 and 16. I am not ready to leave this earth anytime soon. I want to enjoy grandbabies. I want to see who they marry. I want to see where their life goes. Okay. I want to put us in a position that we can go wherever we want to and we can see those things happen. Those are my 5-year dreams. Okay. Those are my 5-year dreams. If I am financially free and I do not have to worry about working a job and I can bring my husband home from his job and we can do what we want to do, that is my goal for 5 years. Okay. It may take us all of 5 years to get there. It may not. I don't know. But that is my goal. And I invite you to come and watch me every day and see me make this work. Okay. I have put it out there in front of God and everybody that is what I'm going to do. And I invite you to come and watch. I'm going to fall on my face at some point, sometimes, but it's all about picking yourself up and going back at it. Okay. I feel like 2022, I face planted, but with the health scare I had, I was kind of like, okay, so for those that you don't know, if you have adrenal fatigue, if you continue on that course, eventually you're going to go into adrenal failure. And when you go into adrenal failure, that's death. Okay. So I have to get my cortisol levels down. I have to get my stress down. Guys, I highly recommend if you are struggling to lose weight, go and have your hormones checked. Go and have them checked. It was an eye opener for me. And I'm glad I did because now I know what I need to do and I'm working on getting my cortisol level down. Okay. So with that, why set goals? You got to have something to shoot for, guys. You got to have something. What is it? You got to stand for something or you fall for anything. So if you're going to just go through life and maybe you're content that way, I don't know. But if you're just going to go through life and you're not going to have a goal, and I don't care if you're a stay-at-home mom. I don't care if you're a mom that works a job. I have been in both places and I have had goals every year for me and for my family. Okay. How to set them? Figure out what works for you, but write them down. Tell people what your goals are. The more you talk about them, the more they come true. Talk about them with people. And don't give a rat's behind if somebody doesn't care about your goals or if they think your goals are ridiculous. Who cares? They're not their goals. They're your goals. Okay? Don't care. And if they look at you and say, well, that 5-year goal, how do you plan on obtaining that? I have no idea. Sometimes that's just the answer. I have no idea. I've told that to my kids more than once. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. That's my go-to. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. And I've told them that several times in their life. They'll say, Mom, how are we going to do this? I don't know, but we'll figure it out. So, all right, guys, I want to pop out here. I don't want to make this super long today, but I hope you guys get out there and set your goals And guys, go ahead and if you're watching this on another platform, pop on over to YouTube, subscribe, and hit the bell, guys. And if you don't like YouTube, no worries. Pop on over to my channel. The links are all in the descriptions, wherever they may be at on what you're watching. Okay, but the links are in the descriptions. Grab those. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Get out there and set your goals.